All right. Hello, world. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Long time no see. So, day 37 of my 100-day meditation experience, doing 2 hours a day of meditation, and then just scoping about whatever insights I come up with or whatever I feel led to share. Yeah, right on, man. Yeah, day 1 or 2, I pretty much was going to scrap it, and I just kind of kept going, and I'm really grateful that I did. What's up? What's up? Good to see you guys. Some of y'all I haven't seen in a while. So, and if you have not already started your own practice, I do highly recommend it. It's made such a complete difference in my life. At first, I didn't feel like I had the time to do it. And don't get me wrong, I still have full days. But I know the Buddha said if you don't have time to meditate 1 hour a day, you should meditate 2 hours a day. And so I guess I've kind of put that to the test. And honestly, it's working. My mind is more clear. My actions are much more efficient. I'm able to let go of all of the crap that I don't really need to do, and just stay on task. I'm able to have higher energy level, so I'm accomplishing more while doing less. And then just everything else that I'm doing, I'm much more with it all. So it's not that get that run around like a chicken with your head cut off kind of a feeling. That then you got to stop and you got to take a break because I'm finding massive benefits. I highly recommend it, not only just for your own life, but then as you have higher quality energy that you begin to exude, that radiates to the people around you, and then they pick up on it and they radiate their own, and then one step at a time, little by little, we will upgrade the energy of everybody. And again, like I've said multiple times, we can create this world of health, happiness, and peace that we all know is possible. Everybody has this dream inside, this idea of why can't it be awesome? Why can't it be better? Why can't it be like this life of there's challenges, but this life of joy and fun and peace and happiness, it is possible. It just takes our individual action to clean up and take care of our space, and then let that flow over to everybody else. So, by the way, I didn't introduce myself for those of y'all watching the replay that haven't seen me before. My name is Alan Brock of Ground Your Divinity, and the idea is to live a practical spirituality. It's not just about reading a book or being off in La La Land and focused only on opening your third eye. That's very valuable and important, but there are many other aspects to spirituality as well. And if we can meditate on top of a mountain but can't bring it into our daily life, then what good is it, right? So it's about practical techniques that help us and practical insights that help. So today, relaxation is kind of a theme that's come up to me so far that I wanted to offer a few things, and this may continue into tomorrow as well. We'll see. So yes, certainly taking time out to breathe, to be, to meditate, to just take a few breaths, lie on your back, stare at the ceiling, whatever works, whatever your way of relaxation is. Listen to some good music. It's very helpful. That being said, there's more to it than that I'm finding. I've been through times in my own life where, hey, welcome. Glad to see you, Celia. And Money Mike, welcome. So, I've been through times in my own life where I have just sat around all day long, and yeah, there was a component of relaxation to that, but nothing like what I've experienced now. And I've seen a few different things. One is relaxation comes not from, at least deep, true relaxation, doesn't come from an ability to, or it doesn't come from our external circumstances. Thank you, I appreciate that. Doesn't come from having the perfect external circumstances. It comes from being able, knowing that we have the confidence and strength inside in ourselves and our connection with Divine Spirit that we can then handle anything that comes at us. Imagine exercising, for example. If you are totally out of shape, then if you run down the block, you're going to get stressed out, right? And you're like, oh, dude, I need to relax. I shouldn't run. That's not, I need to relax. I need to not do anything. I need to sit down. Well, okay. but you end up not growing your ability to relax. On the other hand, if you take time to stress yourself a little bit, run half a mile, run 5 miles, run 10 miles, whatever it is, you get used to running, then when you do the same action you used to do, run down the block or whatever it is, you don't get stressed out. Your body is so used to it, then it actually becomes a more relaxing thing. And so not only are you more relaxed while you're doing it, you don't get as stressed out, then through the moving of the body, the endorphins, all that kind of stuff, you can take time afterwards to have an even deeper experience of relaxation. So again, it's not just the external circumstances being perfect, or the external circumstances being, I got nothing going on, I have no worries, all the money's in the bank, and I got no challenges, and that doesn't really work for the long term. Long term, it helps to engage life, engage in challenges, build the confidence in ourselves and our ability to handle whatever comes up. And then no matter what life throws at us, we have that confidence and we can approach life in a much more relaxed manner because we know we can handle whatever happens. In addition to that, just the idea of, I don't know if you're familiar with this at all, the autonomic nervous system is something that goes through the body, and basically it's you guys have all heard about the fight or flight response. So fight or flight, you got a big tiger running after you, and you got to get away. Okay, cool. Adrenaline flows, your heart starts beating faster, your muscles contract, and you're in go mode, and you do what you got to do, and you get away from the tiger. The opposite side of that is rest and digest. So the sympathetic nervous system, and I might have this backwards, so forgive me if I do, but the sympathetic nervous system, if I remember correctly, is the fight or flight. The parasympathetic nervous system is the rest and digest. Either way, only one can be active at a time. So either your body is in, I got to go and take care of things, otherwise I'm going to die mode, or it's in rest and digest, let your body heal itself and live, daily life in a fairly relaxed, cool manner type mode. Well, there are no tigers, at least not that I've seen in my neighborhood. I'm assuming your neighborhood is probably the same. There are no tigers that are really challenging us nowadays, not like caveman days, right? Well, we create our own stress due to all the stuff going on in our minds. All of the worries, the anxieties, the fears, the regrets, everything else going on. And, oh my gosh, what if that happens? What if this happens? And this thing over here. We create our own stress. And so it activates that fight or flight system. And we pretty much stay, for many of us, in this constant stress mode. And then the only thing that can really get us out of it is something that brings us back present, usually some sort of a pill, some sort of a drug, some sort of alcohol, sex, different things that just totally give us a escape from life for a moment. And by the way, I'm not saying that used in a responsible and with non-habit forming, good intention, pure place, that alcohol, drugs, sex, whatever, I'm not saying that those things are bad, but I'm saying that we can use them as an escape. And that doesn't really help, it just masks up the problem. I'm speaking from personal life experience, I promise. So, a more natural means. When you're in fight or flight mode, your muscles tense, your eyes dilate, your heart starts beating faster, your breath shortens, digestion stops because you got to get away from the tiger, right? When you're in rest and digest mode, your muscles relax, your heart starts beating a little bit slower, your eyes go back to normal, your breath becomes more normal, and digestion and everything increases, and your body functions resume normal function. Well, at this level of consciousness, for us to control our heartbeat, for us to control our eye dilation, for us to control our, different things in the body that get shifted through the back and forth between the two systems is fairly difficult, except for one, and that's breath. When we're in the fight or flight mode, our breath consciously starts breathing shallower and more quickly because we've got to pump a lot of oxygen into the muscles to run away, right? If we're in rest or digest mode, then our body becomes much more open and free and our breathing returns to normal. So if we can consciously do that, whenever we notice ourselves stressed, just begin breathing more open and more deeply. And that will send the signals into your brain to then put yourself back in the rest and digest mode, and everything else will flow from that. So it's not just that you don't have to be at the whim of what's going on around you. You can take control. And like I said, just by noticing if you're stressed, let yourself come back to your breathing and breathe. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it definitely has receded just a little bit. So let yourself come back, feel your breathing, and kind of tell your body and your brain to come back into rest and digest mode, and to open back up to the parasympathetic nervous system. And little by little, your body will begin to relax. And if you can keep a habit of that, then you can stay relaxed throughout your day, stay in a good, positive vibe place without running around all over the place. And then again, combined with what I said earlier, take time out, mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever, to put yourself in stressful, challenging situations consciously, on purpose. Engage with them. Let that grow your strength, grow your confidence. And then, of course, take time to relax and come back. And over time, you'll get to the point where you know you can handle your life and whatever it throws at you. And so your roots go strong, and you will become the tree that can weather all storms. Okay, so I hope that that blesses you in some way. I hope that you find some nugget of insight. Moreover, I hope you find something in there to actually practice. Let it not be information. Let it be something that you actually take and do something with. Get it out of here and put it back in here. Bring it back into your body. So, again, my name is Alan Brock, and Ground Your Divinity. If you found any value in this and you would like to connect, also please follow me. I follow back on my legit followers, and for at least the next 60 some odd days, I will be around scoping and offering what wisdom I can as I can. And so you can tune in there. Send me an email if you'd like to connect further. And be blessed. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.